Oh, hello everyone. Just expect the lighting in this video to go in and out because I am filming in front of my window, but I do just love the natural light. It's so pretty, but it's probably just gonna go in and out. So I apologize in advance, okay? See, like the sun's coming back up now, but it's okay. It's okay. So I actually just had this idea like right now, and I figured there is no time but the present to sit down and film it. And according to the list I have in my phone, I have 16 book releases, 2023 book releases that I know confirmed are coming out, that have been announced and stuff, that I am super excited for. These are definitely the top ones that are on my radar. I'm sure I'm missing some, and I'm sure more will be announced, by authors that I love soon, but these are, just ones that, have confirmed like titles and, stuff like that that I just really want to share with you guys. See if any of you guys are excited, like me. And of course, these are all romance books. So yeah, simple video. We're just going to walk through some of my most anticipated releases for the rest of 2023. So let's just get right on in to the list. The first book is the only book that I actually have a physical arc of at this time, and that is Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. This was so kindly sent to me by Tessa herself because she is a gem and I really love her so much. This is the follow-up to Secretly Yours. This is a marriage of convenience, so I am so excited. Listen, I enjoyed Secretly Yours. I thought it was cute and fun enough. Not my favorite Tessa book, but this one, oh, I just know this one is going to be good. This is the sister of the guy who is in Secretly Yours, and again, I'm just ready. I'm very ready for this. I haven't read it yet. This book is out in June. My plan is obviously to definitely read it. Probably not April, but May for sure. I am going to read this well before release date because Secretly Yours I got as a physical arc from Tessa, and I literally just ended up listening to it on audio the day it came out. And I don't want to do it again. I want to actually arc read this. So May. I will read this. I promise. Someone hold me to it, please. And the next two books I have NetGalley arcs for. So I do have them on my Kindle right now. And the first one is Morgan McBride Gets a Wife. Now you may be like, Kelly, what is that? Hold on, let me get the first one. So these are super sweet and wholesome, like Montana mountain men romances. Like, I don't want to call them like full westerns, but I guess they kind of have that vibe. But anyways, it's by Amy Berry. I thought this book was just so cute and sweet and charming and so comforting, right? And the second book, Morgan McBride, is about the brother Morgan. So obviously first book, Kit McBride and his wife. Second book, Morgan McBride and his wife. There are 4 McBride brothers, one little sister, Junebug. I'm hoping everyone gets a book. Like, I just really vibe with Amy's writing, especially after book 1. I have high hopes that this is just going to be just as cute and sweet and funny. If you like books with like really strong senses of family, there is a chance that you will enjoy this series. I loved that it was a period piece. I loved like the mountain men and like the Montana mountain setting of it all. I just thought it was incredible. Another book that I'm actually unsure of the release date for, but it is like an announced book. We have Madam by Sarah Kate. This is the next book in her Salacious Players Club that comes after Highest Bidder, which just came out. Why do I feel like this book comes out in August? That may be a lie. Obviously, like I said, I'm not well prepared for this video. So just look the books up on Goodreads and Amazon and, you'll be able to see if the release date is there. I don't even know if it's, well, no, actually, we know who this book follows. This book has to follow Eden, right? I think it's going to be Eden's book, but we're unsure of who her partner will be. But I feel like maybe in Highest Bidder, we know, or like, I don't know if this is going to be multiple people. I don't know the full setup for this book, but I'm just only going to assume that this is going to be about the madam at the Salacious Players Club whose name is Eden. And I am so excited, people. Praise be. It's a good time to be a Gianna Darling fan, a Fallen Men fan, because in her newsletter, actually yesterday at the time that I'm filming this video, yesterday she announced in her newsletter that Caution to the Wind, the next book in the Fallen Men series, is finally coming soon. This book does not have a set release date. This book was supposed to come out last year. Gianna's social medias got hacked, so she didn't want to promote the book until she got her social medias back, and this book has just been delayed for a very long time, and apparently now it's finally coming soon. I miss the Fallen Men universe. I miss these characters. I miss this world, and all we know is that it's coming apparently very shortly. And we're gonna switch gears for a book that actually doesn't come out until the fall, but I'm so excited that it has a cover and it's out in September, and this is just like easily maybe my most anticipated one on this list, one of them. Like, so many of these I'm like literally just like shaking in my boots over. I can't wait to have in my hands, but this one is definitely a really, really big one, and that is The Long Game by Elena Armas. Ah. I've actually talked to Elena about this book. She is one of my favorite author pals ever. She is just the best. I'm literally obsessed with her. She is the kindest. She is the nicest. She is just so funny, and we have so much in common, and her books just mean so much to me. This book is not connected to the Spanish Love Deception and American Roommate Experiment universe. This is completely separate. This is a small town romance. It's a grumpy. It's about like a rich woman who, I can't remember what connection she has to soccer, but it's her and then like a grumpy soccer coach. They have to end up working together, I think for like this children's soccer team. There's a big blurb about this book. You can see all of the tropes and everything on Elena's Instagram and stuff. And I'm just expecting this to be really fun and cute and just give me all of the warm and fuzzies like Elena's books do. And she's also going to be at Book Bonanza, and I cannot wait to see her in person and hug her because, like I said, I am a little biased, okay? She is one of my faves, and I have no problem admitting that to you guys. She is the best. Another one that I also believe is a fall release, I'm pretty sure. I want to say this is September or October. We have Wildfire by Hannah Grace. This just got a cover. I'm so excited for this. This is the follow-up to Icebreaker. The cover is so cute. I'm literally obsessed with the cover. I had to look up I'm looking up the blurb on, this is actually from Barnes & Noble because I completely, forgot what this would be about. So they're obviously both counselors at a summer camp, which I love. I love that forced proximity element of them being at a summer camp, and I think that's just a really cute setting. Oh, they have a one-night stand. Okay, that's what this is. So this is kind of like a second chance after a passionate hookup. We have the summer camp setting. I'm expecting this to be cute and spicy, just like Icebreaker. Again, I'm literally obsessed with the cover. And yeah, I also love the name Aurora. That's one of my favorite names. So we have no choice but to stan. Another book that will absolutely be the perfect mix of sweet and spicy. We have Melanie Harlow's newest release that is coming out in May called Runaway Love. If you know, you know. I am obsessed with Melanie Harlow. She was one of my favorite authors. This is another single dad nanny relationship from her, and no one does a single dad nanny like Melanie. You can read her other two books that are single dad nanny, which are Ignite and Irresistible. This is also the first book in like a new series that she has. I can't remember the name. I think it's called like Cherry something, Cherry Tree, Cherry something. It definitely has cherry in it, and the cover is adorable. The girl is also like a runaway bride, which I think is really fun. So basically, I can't remember the characters' names, but the runaway bride girl literally shows up on like the single dad's doorstep, and she just ends up working for him as the nanny, and it's just gonna be small town goodness from my small town queens. We have Reckless by Elsie Silver. This comes out in August, I want to say. August sounds right to me because I don't think it's like June, unless it's June, but I don't know why I think it's like August. Who the hell knows? I can't remember. If I'm wrong, again, If I'm wrong, I'm going to be so embarrassed, but I'm 99.99999% sure his name is Theo. So Theo is one of Rhett's bull riding friends. He was introduced in Flawless by Elsie Silver. Winter is Summer's sister from Flawless. She was also introduced in Flawless. I'm really excited because this is, I guess, like, even though we got some of it in Powerless, this is like Winter's redemption arc. You know, she's definitely more on the colder side. But I love characters who are quote unquote bitchy or something. Like I actually really love those kinds of characters. I also love Secret Baby. Some people have problems with, you know, surprise pregnancy, you know, babies and stuff. I personally love it. She's very like buttoned up. Theo's more of like a golden retriever, and I love that dynamic. I think this book is going to be so much fun and, again, really cute. I just love when a man is becoming a dad and then he gets really protective, you know, over the girl while she's pregnant. Like, I can't. I'm a sucker for that, and I just know this is going to be wonderful. At the time that I'm filming this video, both of these books aren't out yet, but one is just about to come out and the second one was just announced. So Devney Perry announced this new series that she has, sports romances. First book is called Coach. That is, again, out in April. Sometime it may literally be out in like a week or two. This is actually a single dad romance. I think it's also like somewhat of a second chance. I think these people know each other from the past. I have friends who arc read this and they said it was really good. So I'm very excited. And then whichever this second book is that she just announced, again, really didn't do my research. I'm so sorry. She just announced that this one is going to be like a teacher-student, coach-student. Whatever the trope is, it's like, you know, it's either a coach-student or a teacher-student, and that is what I'm here for. That is what I want, Miss Devney Perry. Yes, I love forbidden relationships. This is already off to a great start. I mean, she put two of my favorite tropes in this new series of hers. I like that these are sports romances and not, you know, I mean, of course, they're like sports romances in a small town, probably, but like, you know, we're getting something new from Dev. We're getting sports romances. I don't believe she's done them before, and I am definitely ready to check these out. I'm sure anyone who knows me is shocked that I didn't bring up Crossed by Emily McIntyre right away. This is the 5th book in her Never After series, I believe. Even though it's called the Never After series, every single book in this series is a standalone. They're all just like a series because they're all inspired by like different fairy tales, Disney, you know, they're just those retelling type stories. And Crossed is so exciting because it is Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think doing a Hunchback retelling is so just smart. Personally, like, I haven't seen one of these before. I'm sure that they exist because seriously, there's a book out there for like literally every fairy tale you can think of, every Disney thing. Like, there are retellings. So I'm not saying she's the first one, but I'm just saying I'm so excited that she went with this. And I think this is just gonna be so incredible. This, I also believe, is out in August. Fingers crossed I got that right. I'm pretty sure. I actually have this up on my screen right now. Let me see. Is it August? Is it August? Yes, August 1st, 2023 is when Crossed is out. Another one where truly I've never been more ready for anything in my entire life. I'm not joking. We have Salt Kiss by Sierra Simone. And the thing that's killing me is I'm quite positive this book comes out literally in December. I don't think this book is not coming out anytime soon, but this is the new start of a series that she's doing. It's going to be her next MMF series, so male, female series, set in the same world as the new Camelot series. So I'm pretty sure it also takes place in DC. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Kelly. I love Sierra Simone. I love the new Camelot trilogy with my entire heart and soul. Those books are American Queen, American Prince, and American King. It's like also like Bodyguard. I think one of the guys in it is a bodyguard. But there is a good amount of info about this if you look on Goodreads in Sierra's newsletter. But just understand, until this book is out, I will have no peace. And when this book comes out, I will be a menace to society. I'm so excited. And I can't wait for the cover to come out. I'm born ready for this, people. I really am. Next up, we have a book that is actually closing out a series that I love so much, which this book is now coming out in, this is another fall release. So it's, oh, October. Okay, this book comes out in October, and that is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. Now, Stephanie Garber is the author of the Caraval series, which is one of my favorite series of all time. This year, I finally got to Once Upon a Broken Heart and Ballad of Never After by her, which is her spin-off series that takes place, you know, in the same world as Caraval. I would highly suggest reading the Caraval series before getting into this series. I just think you'll have a great time. And this is the conclusion. Ballad of Never After ends on a very big cliffhanger. I don't want to spoil, you know, anything that happens. Just know that this is a wonderful fantasy series that I just love the aesthetics for. It's just so magical and whimsical, and I love Stephanie's writing. Her books are very just like romance heavy and just romantic. I do need this book right now. As soon as I can get my hands on this book, I do need it. My greedy paws, give it to me. Give it to me now. My girl Lauren Asher, I love Lauren. She's another author pal who is like just the sweetest. She's the cutest. Is coming out with a new series. This book is actually takes place in the same town, I believe, that you see in Final Offer. This is called Love Redesigned. It's the Lakefront Billionaire series. I mean, you know, Miss Lauren Asher, she loves a billionaire. She loves a rich man, a man with money. So this should also be, I guess, small town romance-ish. Like, I'm very excited. There is nothing about this, no cover, no blurb. It's just called Love Redesigned. According to Amazon, it says Thursday, November 9th. Again, not much info is out about this one, but I am so excited. Another book by an author who I love so much that is part of a series that I love. We have Cruel Seduction, which is book 5 in the Dark Olympus series. This one is like a polyknot, so there's literally 4 of them. And I know the main person who we've seen in all of the other books is, I believe, Aphrodite. Does it say who else is in the polyknot on here? I'm trying to look on Instagram. No, but look at that. I don't know if you can see the art. Is it going to focus? Ooh, maybe you can. Maybe you can. Yeah. I do know it's going to be messy and spicy, and Katie actually has a whole bunch of videos on her TikTok talking about not only this book, but what she has planned for the rest of the Dark Olympus series. I believe it's literally going to be like 10 books. So we're halfway there, and if you want more info on this book, go to Goodreads, go to Katie's Instagram and her TikTok. And the last one I'm going to talk about is Echoes of You by Catherine Cowles. This is the next book in the series that starts with Whispers of You. Why can't I remember this series name? Oh, it's called the Lost and Found series. There we go. I'm trying to remember what the tropes are in this book. I know the main guy is like a, what is he? Is he like the sheriff in town? I think he is. And then what does the girl do? I don't know. This book is out beginning of May 2nd. I really enjoyed Whispers of You. I like romantic suspense just as a genre. I like the way Catherine Cowles does romantic suspense. Apologies that I couldn't give you more info about this book. I'm really trying. Amazon tells me nothing. I was looking on Instagram and I feel like I wasn't finding anything. But you know, it's just gonna be a small town romantic suspense time. Okay, so that was it. Those were a whole bunch of the upcoming 2023 releases that I am so excited about. Like seriously, I will have no peace until I get these books in my hands, okay? What releases are you excited for? I would love to know. I'm sure, like I said, there are some that I missed. These are just the ones that I could remember off the top of my head to pop in my phone. And yeah, I think that's all for today's video. As always, please subscribe if you liked it. It means so much. All of my socials are linked down below. My Instagram, TikTok, you can follow me, my Goodreads. We can talk books over there. You can really stay in the moment for what I'm reading. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!